Hello friends, are you ready for a reading? So the message that keeps on coming through as I start to pull some cards here is life is but a dream. And I keep hearing it. I don't know, there's like a song, isn't there? It's like life is but a dream. I don't know the rest of the song, but that's what keeps coming through. Life is but a dream. And for some people, this has become a nightmare. In fact, I would say for most of us, life is something like a nightmare, right? And that's a collective frequency that we're all in. It takes a lot to break out of that collective frequency. But what Spirit is really bringing through here is there's a real pessimism that is coming through this reading of not understanding how things could get better, how things could possibly get better. So you've got Starfish Spirit coming out here, and it came out in a protection position, which is just reversed. And what that really tells me is there's a lack of ability to even think of possibilities or to allow yourself to think of possibilities. There's this real streak of realism, logically things don't always seem possible for us. But it's like the spirit world wants you to know that logic and spirit world don't always go together. It's like you've been praying, is what's really coming through here. You've been praying and praying for things to get better. And it's like you have to take some ownership of, not only where you are right now, but some ownership of where you're going to be creating things in the future. Because it's like Spirit can't do everything for us. They are here, they are around us all the time, but it's like there are actual steps that need to be taken to get you to that better life, that dream life. And it's like the first step is dreaming it, is imagining it. And it's like that's where Spirit is saying that you're stuck at, right? There's this real streak of realism that's coming in about just pessimism, really. I don't understand how I could do that or how I could get from point A to point B. And Spirit's like, you have to allow yourself to dream those things first. It's like you have to even see it as a possibility. And when you see it as a possibility, then the steps will start appearing to you, is kind of the gist of what I'm getting here. So, all right, yeah, you've got Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. And that's in the same position that Bee Spirit is coming out. All of the animal oracles are reversed in protection positions, which tells me that there is a block of energy, right? This is a real block, and it feels very major arcana. This feels like a big block, and it's really just about seeing the possibilities and seeing, and it's like they're bringing through something about really having a lot of limitations around what you even think about, even dream about. It's like you're cutting yourself off, before you can even get to that stage. But there's something that wants to come through here, right? There's a new way of being, a new project, a new relationship. This is work for you. However this is showing up, it is going to challenge you. It is going to make you work for it just a little bit. But this is the seed, right? So he's holding a seed, and it's like they want you to start moving forward again. It's like they can't do everything for us, and we really need to start making positive changes in the here and now. And in the beginning, that is just dreaming. That is just stop limiting yourself in your thinking. Bee Spirit reversed is going to talk about a lot of, you're seeing other people have success, have those sweet things in life, and there might be this feeling of well, why don't I have those things? Or those things just aren't possible for me. But Spirit is like you're moving towards it, and they really want you to start taking some concrete steps to move you to that dream life. Your goals, your aspirations is what is really coming through, and it's time to start taking steps. And again, this is not a huge step forward. This is almost like the first baby step is allowing yourself to really just kind of see the possibilities, dream of the possibilities. Stop thinking about well, I don't know how I, would do this with my job or with my kids or with my family. Just dream about the possibilities, not about the limitations. That's when it becomes a nightmare. So yeah, you've got Four of Wands coming out. This is a very celebratory card. And like I said, this is a big hurdle for you. And Spirit is so excited about you finally dreaming about those possibilities, because that's what's really coming through is have a lot of enthusiasm, excitement when you dream those possibilities, because that is what spirit wants for you. It's in that enthusiasm that you'll find what's right for you and what's not right for you. So it's like by cutting it off, by not even going there, you really kind of just disrupt the flow of information, is what spirit is saying. It's like they're sending you breadcrumbs is what they're showing me. But it's like you won't even pick them up. You won't even notice them because you're too focused on that nightmare. I can't, I won't, all those limitations that might be coming through for you. Yeah. 10 of Wands reversed, 10 of Wands reversed, as well as Porcupine Spirit here. So this really tells me that this is heavy, right? This is what is weighing you down in this moment. And it's like you can't break free from the nightmare that you might be currently living in, or the feeling of it being a nightmare with all this energetic baggage. So it's like you got to push through that, got to push through those limitations, and really just allow yourself to just dream and envision. Forget everything else. If you had $1 million, what would you be doing? You know, how would you live your life? Leave it there instead of, oh, but I have X, Y, and Z. Spirit is asking you to forget about it, and it's not saying that that's what's going to happen. It's just allowing you to really dream and dream big in this time. I have a little kitty friend behind me that is helping me out. Yeah, three of Wands coming out, and it's also got the Wombat Spirit with it. Again, it's in a reverse position, a protection position. This is a block, right? So it's like you're not even allowing yourself to dream about where you would like to be because of all of those limitations. Spirit's like, throw it out the window is what I'm hearing right now. Just throw it out the window because it is irrelevant, is what they're saying in this moment. In this moment, you need to dream. You need to allow yourself to see possibilities instead of limitations, right? So really focus on those possibilities. What's on the horizon? What do you want to be on the horizon is what Spirit's saying. Again, they're really wanting you to take some like action here, and that action could just be, what do I want to see? What do I want to create? If this was a perfect world and I had the freedom to do anything, what would I be doing right now? Right? That's kind of the mentality that Spirit wants you to be taking in this moment, of this forward focused futurist view, right? Again, maybe not everything you dream is going to be coming true, but unless you start dreaming, you'll never actually get to a better spot in your life. Yeah, the tower, this needs to fall, right? This needs to fall. And there's this real sense here with Armadillo Spirit coming out in the same position as this card. There's a real feeling that not only does this attitude need to fall, but you maybe need to step back from certain people in your life. It's like there's an enmeshment, a codependency that is coming through with this, where it is really kind of like, again, draining you. And it's like thinking that you have to take care of everyone. You know, it's not your job to take care of everyone. It is your job, if you are a parent or something like that, to take care of the people that you really have to take care of. But other than that, you have to let other people live their lives and stop trying to live it for them. Stop trying to fix it for them. That's part of the nightmare, is what Spirit is saying, is that you're taking on too much, right? So not only does this worldview need to fall of pessimism, right? Just being very pessimistic and limited in your thinking and in your belief, but also need to take a step back and figure out those relationships, those situations that are really draining you of your energy, and it is not your responsibility. Again, they're bringing that through very strongly, to live other people's lives, to fix other people's lives. Again, that is taking away energy from your life and from what you need to be creating. So work on really just opening up to those possibilities, challenging that negative, pessimistic, limited way of thinking, so that you can actually start seeing the possibilities in front of you and really start exploring them. There's like an exploration feeling that's coming in, of like, it's exciting and you'll be able to explore, of like, again, like, just if you were like a 6-year-old and somebody gave you a piece of paper and a box of crowns and they were like, what do you want your life to look like? That's the kind of energy that Spirit wants you to be in right now, right? Have that childlike optimism. And if you don't have that right now, fake it till you make it, is what they're saying. Fake it till you make it. And you're gonna wake up and find yourself in a dream instead of in the nightmare that you currently perceive yourself to be in. All right, beautiful people, be blessed. As always, if you'd like to book a reading with me, you can check the link in my bio. Otherwise, I'll see you next time.